We all know the fat man in red, but did you know there's a psychedelic link between hallucinogenic mushrooms and Santa Claus? Today there's around 23 species of primates that consume fungi, with humans being one of them. It's almost inevitable that some culture would use these mold umbrellas for celebration. And Jolly St. Nick, he's no different. With his red and white suit to the flying reindeer, these mushrooms might have put some magic into Christmas, changing the way you see Kris Kringle forever. So put on your favorite ugly sweater, pour yourself some hot chocolate, and hit that like and subscribe button.
Yoo-hoo! I'll make you famous.
Hundreds of years ago, the Koryak natives of Siberia celebrated the winter solstice with a mushroom called Amanita muscaria, a bright red mushroom with a white stem. Think Mario and Luigi, but instead of making you grow, it makes you trip balls. Found to grow under conifer trees, at a quick glance, these fantastic fungi would probably look like bright red and wrapped gifts under a Christmas tree. Each year, the shaman would forage around the forest looking for these hallucinogenic presents to pick. Although these mushrooms are poisonous, the shaman found a way to reduce the toxicity of the fungi by hanging it in the same tree it was found under. With red and white bulbs dangling, these trees would look like they were decorated with ornaments, almost like a Christmas tree today. Once dried, it was time for these shamans to deliver these presents for the winter solstice. So they put on their ceremonial attire, red and white robes symbolizing the Amanita muscaria mushroom. Kind of like the image of a fat Christmas cookie monster today. Being it was December in the Arctic, aka the North Pole, the entryway to these native huts would be snowed over, so the shaman would have to find an alternative way to deliver these presents. So what did he do? He would drop them down the smokestack, almost like St. Nicholas coming down the chimney to deliver gifts. Now for some fun. Humans aren't the only ones that like to get stoned from time to time. Dolphins bite pufferfish, using their neurotoxins as a quick feel-good. Bears in Nepal use mad honey to get stoned. Even jaguars step away from their carnivorous ways time to time to enjoy the yagavine, extracting the DMT from the plant. Well, caribou, aka reindeer, are also recreational users of the magic mushrooms. They love it so much that if one sees another eating the mysterious red bulb, it'll start to chase it to obtain the sacred mushroom. This can lead to a herd chasing a single reindeer with a big red bulb in its mouth, almost like Rudolph and his bright red nose leading Santa's sleigh. A quote by James Arthur reads, "Why do people bring pine trees into their houses at the winter solstice? Placing the brightly colored packages under their burrows as gifts to show their love for each other, and as a representation of the love of God, and as the gift of his son's life. It is because underneath the pine burrow is the exact location where one would find the most sacred substance, the Amanita muscaria in the wild." So in today's modern world, why aren't we getting high as a giraffe on an extension ladder for Christmas? I mean, some people do, but why aren't we all? Well, you have to understand, with the spread of Christianity, many of the pagan traditions fused with Christmas. Not because Jesus was born in December. In fact, historians say he was probably born in June. It was so the clergy can convert as many non-believers into the church as possible. Oh, you celebrate the birth of the new year in December? What a coincidence! The Son of our God was born the same day. You see what I mean? Another reason we don't have a lot of information on these native customs and traditions is because of Stalin and the Soviet Union's purge on Siberian culture. But what we do know about these traditions comes from the book The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross by John M. Allegro. As Christmas and Santa Claus traveled across Europe to Great Britain, the idea of Santa Claus and the shaman changed with every culture it touched. With influences from the German god Wotan and the Norse god Odin, and a touch of Christian domination, the image of Santa Claus became what we know it as today. A big stoned man in red coming to commit his yearly home invasion. And at this point in my life, it wouldn't surprise me a bit to find out Dr. Seuss based the Grinch on the local tweaker stealing your Cadillac converter. If you enjoyed my video on the real magic of Christmas, then please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see you beautiful bastards in the next video.
Yoo-hoo! I'll make you famous.